Good morning. Welcome to the Soul Sister channel. Today is December 13th. My name is Kat, and I'm here with your weekly spiritual weather forecast beginning today, going all the way through next Saturday. Want to start off with saying Happy Hanukkah. The holiday season is in full swing now. So we have a lot to talk about today. Let's get started with our 3 deep cleansing breaths so that we can release all negativity, all attachment, and we can get started with a clean slate for this coming week. Okay, I'm going to work on releasing disease. We need to get rid of the disease from our physical, from our emotional, and from our mental bodies. So let's work on that today. First, deep cleansing breath. Okay, this one, we're going to release all disease from our physical bodies. See anything that's out of alignment, anything toxic, all being released. Good. Second one. On this breath, we're going to release any disease in our emotional bodies. These are things like attachment, desire, greed, lust. Get rid of that stuff. Okay. Third and final deep cleansing breath. On this one, we're going to release our disease from our mental bodies. Any kind of like righteousness, thinking we're better than anyone else. Things like that. Let's get rid of all of that. Okay. All right. Now, we are ready to receive the blessings from the universe. We have, like I said, we have a lot to talk about. The first thing I want to talk about to you today is today we are experiencing some very hazy, not so pleasant energy at all. The good news about this energy is that it will be out of our hair by Tuesday, but please pay attention because it's very intense energy, and it's an energy of confusion, energy of deception, and energy of lies. It's Mercury square Neptune. So my advice to us for these 2 days especially, do not make any binding agreements, legal or not. No personal agreements, nothing, because we can't see the clear picture. Someone may be trying to pull something over on us. So be careful. If you have to sign something, if you must finalize an agreement either today or tomorrow, be extra careful that you know what you're signing so that you don't agree to something you never really intended to. Okay? So let's start off with that energy today. Be alert and don't let anyone pull the wool over your eyes. Now that moves us into tomorrow, which is Monday. Big energy, solar eclipse, new moon, very big energy. Now, a solar eclipse happens when the moon passes between the earth and the sun, completely blocking out the sun's light. So that's what physically happens. And what it symbolically happens during a solar eclipse, it's a time of release. It's a time of making decisions. And these decisions, any decision made, is setting up our future for us. And it's a little tricky wicket this week, so we're going to walk our way through it. So we have this energy that is moving us, is moving us through endings, and it's moving us to a new beginning. Now, when we're in the endings of an energy before the beginning, it's the energy of release. So for some of us, this solar eclipse is going to look like loss. I mean, we have lost a lot during this past year. We have lost our jobs. We have lost our homes. We have lost our loved ones due to illness, due to death, due to this pandemic. So all of these emotions are going to come up for us during this solar eclipse. We need to move with the energy, acknowledge it. Don't deny it. Don't shove it under the carpet. Just move through it. Because what's happening during this incredible energy is we are moving through this energy, healing it, releasing it, so that we can be open to this incredible new energy coming in. This energy is also happening with a Jupiter Saturn conjunction. I actually didn't check this out, but I remember that some say it's the Jupiter Saturn conjunction that the wise men saw in the Christian story of the Nativity. It was actually a Jupiter Saturn conjunction. And this is coming up, and it's also big energy that we are dealing with and about moving through, healing, releasing, realigning our beliefs and our values. And I've been talking a lot about realigning our beliefs and our values. And if we're a little confused and we're not really sure where to look, let's look back at the tenets of the religions that we grew up with or that we're familiar with. For me, I was brought up as a Christian. I can look directly to the 10 Commandments. What you need to know is right there. Those are our guidelines. They haven't changed. Read them carefully, because these are the rules that need to be followed if we are going to be successful in this brave new world coming up. It is pretty awesome what is about to happen if we are prepared. So this solar eclipse is all about release, but on the other end is new opportunity. It's just a disguise for a new opportunity coming our way that will replace that job that no longer supports us, that replaces that relationship that fell away because it no longer supports us. This is a time to release all of that. And don't deny your emotions. Don't deny your grief. Don't deny your loss. Stay with it and move through it. And that is what will bring us health and balance and harmony in the coming weeks and months in our relationships and in our outer lives. So now that I've said all this, another thing that's going to be happening is that this solar eclipse is going to set off all kinds of thoughts and ideas and revelations, and we're going to be, it's like our minds are on a hamster wheel, and we just all this information coming in. And me, especially being a Sagittarius and being spontaneous, I would tend to like jump on any new and different thing that comes up, right? No. We need these ideas that are percolating and that are popping in our heads. We're not going to act on them right now. This is not the week to act on them. But what we want to do is we want to make sure we write them down. We want to research them. We want to ponder upon them. We want to see how these ideas will move us forward. The energy is not there this week to take action, however. The energy of this solar eclipse is to listen. Listen to the messages that are coming in that are helping redefine who we are personally, who we are in the world. Listen to the messages that are coming in. Like I said, write them down, but don't act on them this week because there's just too much murkiness, confusion, and weird stuff going on out there. Keep those in mind, okay? And keep writing that list down and imagine how those ideas are going to manifest for you. But don't act on them this week. That's a big thing. We have, let me look at my notes. We have at the end of the week some bigger energy. Well, maybe not bigger energy. To me, it's big energy because I am just so darn happy that Jupiter and Saturn are making their way out of Capricorn finally. And we've got Saturn moving into Aquarius on Friday. Saturn's going to remain in Aquarius for 2 years. Jupiter is moving into Aquarius on Saturday, and it's a faster moving planet, so it'll be there. It's going to move back and forth between Aquarius and Pisces and back to Aquarius again because of the retrogrades. But that's going to be in Aquarius for at least a couple of months. So we have this huge shift of energy coming at the end of the week. We've been talking about this whole year, realigning, reinventing ourselves, healing ourselves within, healing our relationships. Now is the time to put that information to work. It is now going to manifest for us in the outer world everything that we have done. This shift in energy from Capricorn to Aquarius, we are going to see before us a whole entirely new social structure forming. And this is going to happen not only over the next weeks and months, but over the next years. The forward movement is happening. We are moving forward into the Aquarian age, and we need to make sure that we are prepared to go with the new energy, leaving that old, lower energy of selfishness, of greed, of lust, of desire, of attachment. Leave that behind. We do not need those energies moving forward this week, this month, this year, forever. So, the other thing is a little warning for the end of our week. Also, we have these wonderful Jupiter, Saturn energies moving into Aquarius, but we also have another little aspect, a planetary aspect that's going to cause us some travel havoc. We have Mercury conjunct the sun in Sagittarius, and that's just like, it almost feels like a Mercury retrograde, where if you're traveling, expect delays. If you're flying, expect your luggage to get lost, expect delayed flights. There's just going to be chaos. If you're traveling in a car, expect lots of traffic, lots of people not knowing what the heck they're doing. And if you're like me, you'll be lecturing everyone the whole way in your car, telling everyone how they could be driving just a little bit better so that they don't impede my progress. Anyway, so we're going to have some travel issues. Just be aware of that. If you are traveling, incorporate that into your plans. Just say, hey, I might lose my luggage. Hey, I need to take account for my flight might be delayed. Make sure you take care of that. Okay, well, whoa, I need to sit back and take a breath. It's going to be a cool week. Energy shifts. Be alert. Listen to the messages coming in to you from the universe, okay? And let's just see what our spirit guides have to say to us this week about what's happening. Let's see. And like I said, spirit guides is just the universe. It's just our subconscious and our unconscious that we access to help us see the bigger picture. So I'm going to ask our spirit guides to give us a little advice, a little energy that we might want to ponder upon. I think I'm just going to do one card because there's been a lot of information I put out there today that we need to think about. So let's just ask for, just a little extra direction from them today. What you got for us? Well, if it isn't the King of Cups. Let me move him over here. Oh, these are the Botticelli tarot cards. Aren't they gorgeous? I've been using them this December for my daily readings, and they're just beautiful. I love them. Anyway, King of Cups, this guy, He has feelings. He has emotions. He's a really good guy. The universe is saying, but the King of Cups, he has a hard time expressing those feelings. So, universe is saying to this week, if you are in a relationship, if you are in communication with your family or your partner or your job, and you're having a hard time expressing what you really want to express, you have a little extra energy to be able to say it. Some of us are brooding this week, brooding over spilt milk, brooding over relationships that just aren't happening, brooding over a job that we don't have anymore, and we just are pouting about it. Pouting. Let's not do that. Let's be the King of Cups on the higher level of love, in his higher vibration. This dude is the high vibration of love. Let's get out of our own space of feeling that our expression of our feelings isn't worthy, isn't valid. Let's embrace those feelings and let's share those feelings with others. So they will receive our love and our feelings and our emotions, and it will be such a great gift for them because we haven't been able to tell them how we feel. So let's use the energy this week of the King of Cups to get out of our own little wall, our own little jail of protecting our feelings so we don't get hurt. And let's take a chance. Let's take the risk. And let's tell someone. Tell our boss. Tell our lover. Just remember that we need to tell each other how much we love each other and how much we appreciate each other. Isn't that a great energy, especially during this season? So thank you so much for joining me. Please come visit me on facebook.com at the Soul Sister Cat. I do daily inspirational readings and some really cool memes. Also, I'd love for you to not only like my YouTube channel, but to subscribe so that you can be alerted of any new videos that I put up. And I'd love for you to join us every Sunday for the weekly spiritual forecast. And by subscribing, you can get that alert. Again, thank you for being with me today. Remember, life is lived from the inside out. Namaste.